Hey guys, Santa Random Mind here, and I'm going to make this video short and sweet. I'm not going to do any editing, no cutting, because I'm currently studying for a test right now. But I have to make this video because I picked a topic for the Cutting Room 101 today, and it's our favorite horror movies. It may sound cliche, but everybody has their own favorite horror movie. I mean, you have your Jason Voorhees, you have your Freddy Kruegers, you have your Michael Myers, you have The Shining, you have all these alien movies, you have almost everything that people always choose as their favorite movies. There's one that I particularly like that will sound totally cliched because it's been picked by thousands of people in the past. I'm talking, of course, about Friday the 13th Part 3. This movie is not as much scary for me nowadays because I'm older and I'm more mature, so these movies don't really scare me as much as they used to. But I just remember watching Friday the 13th Part 3 back when I was 10, and when I watched it, it scared the living shit out of me. Just the whole thing in general, like when Jason first gets his hockey mask, I thought was very, very creative, which is why I really like Friday the 13th Part 3, is because Jason finally gets the hockey mask. I mean, you go through the first two films. If you're a new Jason Voorhees fan like I was when I was 10, you expected Jason with the hockey mask to be just like in the first movie, he was just with the hockey mask. But no, I like how they took care of the franchise by giving it a real story. They didn't just send Jason in there with the hockey mask and killing people. No, they actually built a genuine story as to why he's doing this. Part 1 explains that Jason Voorhees' mother went on this rampage because the camp counselors at Camp Crystal Lake let her son drown, which is Jason Voorhees, which is her son. And then she gets, like, I'm gonna spoil it here, so if you don't want any of the Friday the 13th spoiled, skip to where I'm not talking. I'll put a link of like the time in the video where I'm not doing spoilers. But anyways, in the first Friday the 13th, the mother gets killed, and Jason witnesses it with his own eyes, and that leads him to kill all these other camp counselors. The biggest problem that everybody has with these films is that there's no explained reason why he is able to sustain all these injuries, all these blows, all these bullets that are thrown at him. It's just a genuine monster film. Like, you can't kill a monster. I know it's cliched in almost every horror movie how the villain almost never gets killed and is rarely hurt. Jason, it's Jason Voorhees. I mean, honestly, that's all you need to know. And Friday the 13th Part 2, they show that Jason didn't have any essential thing. He wasn't rich, he wasn't poor, he was just living in the landscape of Camp Crystal Lake, which is why he didn't have the hockey mask in Part 2, which was another downfall, because I really wanted to see that hockey mask, but eventually he finds the hockey mask in Part 3, which is why I really like Part 3 a lot. Another reason I like Part 3 is because of the cheap 3D effects. Friday the 13th Part 3 is one of the first movies to ever use, like, 3D with those blue and white glasses. I had them somewhere from my Nightmare on Elm Street. Well, you get the point. They were one of the first people to use 3D in their film. And everybody thought it was a risky move. I mean, I probably would have thought of it too as a risky move if I was older and more nostalgic about it, but yeah, I just like the corniness of that with the 3D. The blue and red, although those glasses give you a major headache, you still enjoy the film for what it's worth. I mean, it has some pretty gruesome scenes where, like, I'll give you one example. This kid's doing a handstand because he's a big fitness freak and he's a gymnastic, and Jason just slices him down the middle while he's doing a handstand, which I thought was very creative. And yeah, that's basically it. I just love Friday the 13th Part 3. Sorry, my computer just went off for a second. Anyways, that is my favorite horror movie, and it's a horror movie that I watch every single Halloween. So that is why it's my favorite horror movie. I know a lot of you would disagree with me. You would probably choose Halloween with Michael Myers, or Nightmare on Elm Street with Freddy Krueger, or even like Saw. I don't know who would choose Saw, because the Saw franchise isn't that great. Some of you might choose Hellraiser, Trick or Treat, Child's Play, Scream, but my favorite is Friday the 13th Part 3. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow for Mike's Movie Show's personal opinion on what his favorite horror movie is, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. See you guys later.